Welcome to Mountaintop Musings. Joan here. So today we're going to start off with a general energy reading. I'm going to use two decks. We're going to use Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot, and we're going to use Alice Kindle's Lunar Magic. So it's all about a general overview. Then you're getting to pick a number. So And then I'll pull different cards that is going to give you that support and guidance for manifesting whatever you're ready to receive. And this basically is a reading for the next week. It's what's the energy supporting you right now. But actually, anytime you watch this reading, if you're drawn to it, it will be nourishing and supportive. So, what can you expect? Well, first of all, welcome back. If you've been here before, I'm so grateful that you're here. I so love having, this pen pal relationship where you can leave me a comment, I share, you share back, whatever you're finding valuable. If there's a favorite deck you like. And basically, I've been playing with Oracle cards since the 70s, since I was in college. And I've been teaching energy healing practices since the 80s. So I've been doing this for a while. And to me, Oracle cards are a simple way for me to tune in to my intuition and find support for climbing the next mountain. I really want that view at the top versus just dealing with all the boulders. And I find that working with different oracle decks give me different answers and a different perspective so I can really strengthen my intuitive muscles. Because let's face it, what do we all want? We want to feel healthy. We want to feel happy. And we want to have more of what we want when we want to have it. And to me, that's what this is all about. We're going to play, we're going to have some fun, and let's see what kind of, support the cards have for us today. So here we're starting off the back of the card. This is Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot. And here's our first card, the power of creativity. So, we just have started Aries season. The number one, it's the first sign in the astrological zodiac. And Aries is all about fire and new beginnings, bold movement forward. We've just had a new moon. We've just had the spring equinox. So we're in a time of new beginnings. So you're getting to choose and decide, where do I want to set my internal GPS? What would I like to experience in the next week, month, year? And as you start to gain some clarity on that, write it down and start dreaming about that. That really starts to help the momentum come to mind. And then you can start taking just gentle, easy steps forward. But you have clarity on what you're ready to receive. So this card is a lovely butterfly, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. See if any of that relates to you. And that card is the Three of Earth. And the second card from that deck is the Magician. Card number one. Well, we're in month number one. Aries is one of 12 months in the zodiac. So I find that also very auspicious. It's all about creative. You think of your Aries friends are very creative people. And here's the guidance. So we're talking about the power of creativity. And what is the magician's guidance? And this is Archangel Raziel. You're ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Hands on your heart. How does that feel? And maybe ask yourself, angels, thank you for revealing to me what I need to know today. Boy, I needed to know that. It's like, and it feels very synergistic because I'm breaking, kind of breaking ground into a whole new area. I'm trying something. I'm going to try TikTok. My little brother is developing a new product. And, I'm in my 70s, and there's not a lot of, 70-year-old women that are sharing about how to use certain kinds of products. So I thought, well, maybe if I get brave, I could do this. And then I thought, you know what, Joan, ask for some help. It's like, oh, well, this is easy. Get some help, learn how to do this, and you can just tell the story of why you absolutely adore these products and playing with your little brother. So that's what I'm going to do. That's a complete diversion for anything I've ever done. I've never had the chance to play with him in business. I've never lived, where it worked. Now we can do things online. So think about this. I've had a dream since I was a little kid. I'm his older sister. It was my responsibility to take care of him when I was little, and not that he really needed taking care of, but you know how that goes. But I mean, what absolute joy to be able to partner with your little brother. Oh my gosh. And he's magical, absolutely magical. And the products that he's created in the past have fed me for years. And so I tested recipes for him with my mom. And now I'm doing back office testing things on his new product. So when he's ready to share that, I will come on here and do a little bit of this. And the products are so wonderful that's why I'm just willing to try something completely new, way out of my comfort zone. So think about this. The only reason I'm telling you this story, maybe there's something in your life that is sort of a dream that you've had from the past. We're in Pisces. Well, we just switched into Aries, but when I'm filming this, we are in Pisces, and Mercury retrograde in Pisces is dream time, imagining. So as we're now in Aries season and moving forward, see if there's any dreams that you've had kind of in the back of your mind for a while that maybe you're ready to just sort of bring out and play with and experiment. See if something completely different might be fun. I'm going to try it. I'll let you know how it goes. It's an adventure. It's an adventure. And you know what? The older we get, it's more important that we try new things all the time to keep ourselves sharp. I mean, just the funny thing with Zoom. I mean, every couple of weeks, Zoom is always doing upgrades. And all of a sudden today, there was a new upgrade. I couldn't figure out how to record a call. I was teaching a Qigong class earlier. And you just got to start giggling. You just say, hold on, I've just got to push some things. Let's see if I can get this. And a couple of different places to go to, and voila. Only reason, again, I'm telling you this, take a look at your own life. When you get these doors that just stop, go a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, a little bit forward, a little bit backward. Ask for help. And I think more than ever right now, it's about being creative, and it's about, are you dedicated? Do you believe in what you want to do? And so I'm going right back to this card, which is the power of creativity. Power of creativity. And then what is the magician telling us? You're ready. So I have no excuses. We've got the power of creativity on our side. The universe is telling us that we're ready. So I'm making calls, sending emails, learning and growing, just like you. We're all in this together. So that's what I think is so fun about being pen pals with friends around the world. If you feel like it, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I'm up in Washington State, just to give you an idea. So let's do some things where you're going to choose some numbers. So that's with Radley Valentine's deck. So that was a little tarot inspiration. Now we want to do lunar deck. So I want you to see the back of this lunar deck. Card number one is Deer Energy. Simplify, slow down, and be gentle with yourself. You know, creativity doesn't need to be fast. What if it's easy? What if it's kind? What if it happens when you're in that surrender mode? Creativity manifests and shows up differently for each person. Then we're going to go right into Jaguar spirit. Confidence, shining your light, reaching your potential. The key is self-love. So for the overreaching reading for this week, just to give you an idea, hand on your heart starts with self-love. You are reaching your potential. Shine your light. Confidence is key. And with the gentleness of deer, be gentle with yourself. Simplify. Slow down. And like the magic of a magician, life is magical. You have the resources and the ability to manifest your dreams. You're ready. And it's all about being creative. And I think more than ever, something else to consider, especially if you work alone like I do in business, is the idea of being a team player. So whoever supports you in business or people you're supporting, it's the idea, I think of like that full circle, whether it's a heart, full circle, you're supporting them, they're supporting you, but it's being that confident, trustworthy team player, I think is what's going to be a real boost in this next week. So let's get into now playing with pick a number. You know, first I was going to say number 1 to 8. Hold on. Let me just see something. So we now know it's all about creativity. You're ready. You're going to be a great team player. You have everything you need. You're perfect time. You're supported. So now what I want to do is I'm going to think of something you're ready to manifest. And you can say angel, spirit, however you like to, whomever or however you ask for support. What is some guidance that would be helpful for me to move my dream forward? What's one idea for me to consider today that could be helpful? And then pick a number between 1 and 4. Back of the cards. If you pick card number 1, so If you pick card number one, now pick another number, 1 to 4. So anyone who picked card number one, you have the crab. And now ask yourself, of this card, there's 4 different groups of words on here. Which of those 4 are for you? Some of them or all of them? The first is safety. The second is divine protection. The third, it's all about emotions. And the fourth word, no need to worry. Now, when I see the crab, I think of Cancer, and here we are, water with the moon. The moon is ruled, the moon rules Cancer. It's all about feelings and emotions. The crab goes sideways, not straight ahead, but a little this way and a little this way. They're the ultimate nurturers. They're the first water sign, emotion holder, mother of, and the feelings and the emotions, that guidance, that nurturing care. So if you pick number one, it's all about crab energy. And then you've got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, your word is safety. 2, your word is divine protection. If you picked 3, it's all about your emotions. And 4, no need to worry. But if you picked this card, number 1, it's crab. If you pick card number 2, the dark moon. Now, see about there's 3 words. Stillness is number 1. Looking within is number 2. Or surrender and release is number 3. You might like all of these words, or just some of them, or just one of them. Or you might just like the idea of the dark moon. The dark moon is the night before the new moon when the sky is absolutely dark. There's no light in the sky. Card number 3, Hunter's Moon. So now I want you to pick numbers 1 to 3. 1, goals. 2, driving force. 3, ancestors and spirit guides. And if you pick card number 4, Selene, moon goddess. Spiritual progression is number 1. Divine guidance is number 2. Connection to source is number 3. So for anybody who picked number 4 in this reading, your message is no need to worry. If you picked a number between 1 and 4, what's your message? No need to worry. And your symbol is the crab, which is all about emotions and feelings. No need to worry. That's if you pick card number. See, I'm outsmarting myself here. So card number 1 was crab. Card number 2 is dark moon. Card number 3 is hunter's moon. Card number 4 is Selene moon. So if you pick card number 1, it's about safety, divine protection, emotions, and no need to worry. If you pick card number 2, which is the dark moon, it's all about surrender and release. Look within in stillness. If you pick card number 3, it's all about spirit guides and ancestors, goals and driving force. And if you pick card number 4, Selene, it's all about connection to source, divine guidance, and spiritual progression. quite a varied way to play. And something that I think is sort of fun is to take the first number of each one of these and sort of play with it. See if you like these words. Because here's the thing with this, with your journal or pen and paper, an idea is to just write down any of the words that might appeal to you. There might only be a one word, say it's stillness, and that's what you get from the reading today. Beautiful. And underneath my video, there's going to be something that says like read more, dot, dot, dot. Everything is time stamped. So if you're in a hurry, you can just go directly below. And also there's a little write up always below each one of the videos. So if you pick number one, your key words are spiritual progression, goals, stillness, and safety. So anybody who picked number one and you want to know what is the juju, the good vibes that are going to help me manifest whatever it is I'm choosing to receive, spiritual progression, goals, stillness, and safety. Now, if you pick number two, it's about divine protection, looking within. Pay attention to what's the driving force of your energy and divine guidance. And if you pick card number three, it's about emotions, surrender, release, ancestors and spirit guides, and connecting to source. And if you pick number four, no need to worry. Dun, 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 dun. So that is this week's reading. And I'm going to just come back to what I think is so helpful. It's all about the power of creativity and knowing you're ready. And Dear Spirit reminds us to slow down, simplify, be gentle with yourself. And hey, it's what, if you were to say, what is one of your qualities to honor and strengthen and be grateful for is your confidence. And it's really time to shine your light because guess what? You're reaching your potential right now. And one of the secrets, self-love. And I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was so helpful because I don't know about you, but sometimes, you're taking a shower, you're putting your pajamas on, whatever it is, and you may glance in the mirror and you notice that your body is not the same as it was 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. And it might be startling. And what I was noticing, what this person mentioned, which was so helpful to me, is she said, pay attention. If you're looking at your body today with eyes of yesterday, and I went, oh my gosh, definitely. And I'm thinking college, high school, college. I didn't know that. I mean, I really didn't get that. As different is zoom it forward to March 21st, 2026. And what about loving our bodies exactly as they are today with no agenda, no judgment, no concern, but just appreciation? For some reason, that really helped me. I don't know that it might not be something that makes sense to you, but for whatever reason, my editor was in a different, not century, but a different set of years than my present moment. So now, if you start appreciating all of you in the present moment, You're then sending loving, gentle, healing energy to yourself as opposed to subliminal judgment and criticism that you didn't even know you were doing. Or maybe you occasionally catch yourself, but the idea of that present moment. So I got up this morning and I was doing the shower and the lotion, and it was looking in the mirror. It's like, Joan, I love you. And I actually meant it. So, and that's kind of a great one, lying in your bed in the morning. Before I get out of bed in the morning, it's like, oh, good morning. I am ready for this to be a really great day. It's like, good morning, Joan. I love you. Ready for a great day. We're going to have fun today. And then get up and, you do your thing. And then you're looking in the mirror, you're brushing your teeth or whatever, and smile at yourself and just appreciate your own bravery because you wouldn't be living this long unless you were brave. Because all of us have had near-death experiences and opportunities. It just took something and we wouldn't be here. So I think just being present to being here, we have another day, another chance to shine our light, as today's guidance was, suggesting. And that's it for this week. Hopefully, there was an idea or two that might be valuable. And thank you so much for watching. And let's see, I'll be back in a couple of days. And the new schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 7 p.m. is when I post. Tuesday and Thursday are quick 1 minute shorts on either the moon, intuition, or an affirmation or an energy boost for the week. That's Tuesday, Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then Saturday evening at 7 p.m. is an energy reading for the forecast where you get to pick a card. Because it's all about you. I mean, that's why I'm doing these. And as long as you say you like it, I'll keep doing them. So thank you again for being here. I'm truly grateful. And be sure to comment, share this with a friend if you like the content that I shared today. And if you subscribe, you'll just know every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday when something is posted. Take good care, have fun, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. I was just going to say, take good care and have fun, but I was like, hey, wait a minute, Joan, you've already said this. Whoops. Have a great one. Bye for now.